pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Turner with the steal. To the inside. Here's Odom. The layup off target. Cunningham right side. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Can't fly with me.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Marjanovic. The shot's good.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Pass to Hachimura. O'Neal outside. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marjanovic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Green draws the double. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And it's Wagner missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Hachimura. And again, the miss by Long Beach.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Well, you really have to body Turner to slow him down. He's got plenty of muscle on that frame.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Green drives in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
It's O'Neal atop the key. The rebound by Marjanovic. Brooklyn leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Artest drops in the tray. Artest's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The shot by Turner, no good. O'Neal wide open. And the 3 ball is good. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And slam dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
To the paint. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
This is quality basketball. Running a play to get someone a shot.
Outside Turner. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
O'Neal looking around.
Go pick up your man.
Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's our test. The rebound by Marjanovic. Long Beach trails by 5. This one for 3. And it's our test missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. From the arc, drills the 3-pointer. O'Neal's got 8 points in the quarter.
So many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Cunningham inside. Outside, O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. It's Cunningham with the drive.
That felt good.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Outside, Odom. Odom draws the double. On the wing, Turner. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Shaq. Puts up a 3. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Turner for 3. Long Beach with the rebound. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Wade. Into the lane. The shot missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Wade with the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Garcia. The 3 ball. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feed. Garcia's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Brooklyn. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Pass to Hachimura. There's O'Neal with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Shaq's got 11 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Out to Wade. And a miss there on the triple.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Brooklyn trailing. Wade outside. Wade down the lane.
And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best, moving, playing downhill.
Wagner from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got the lead up to 3 now for Long Beach. Outside, Garcia. From beyond the arc and then some. Garcia's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game. O'Neal on the wing. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Garcia can't get it to go. Long Beach with the ball. It's a 1-point game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Pass to Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Come on, box him out, man. Good shot.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. O'Neal misses. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And get used to seeing that from Bam. If you haven't already, young man plays above the rim. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the...
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Long Beach leads by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Right here.
Out to DeRozan. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good on the triple. Shaq's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Long Beach. Double team on Wade. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Garcia, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Bird with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Now Marjanovic. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Down low. Marjanovic.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Garcia goes in. And here's Bird from the arc. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's Malowat. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight?